Dish Networks yesterday at the Consumer Electronics Show introducing its long-awaited over-the-top offering, so-called broadband streaming offering, about 11 channels, I think it is, $20 a month. That price point coming in a bit below some expectations. And, you got a lot of analysts, Jim Carl, writing about it this morning, of course. Differing takes. It does appear to be aimed at those people who simply don't take the cable bundle right now, who are typically younger, 18 to, let's call it, 30 or so. So perhaps an underserved market that we're talking about. But some people also seeing it as the first of what will be a number of different offerings that will really start to attack the cable bundle. We've been talking about this for a long time. We've been waiting for this offering from Dish for quite some time. Remember, they did that Disney deal a long time ago that gave them access to ESPN for exactly this service. It finally is here. Well, ESPN being the key offering of it, I would argue.
Is this the beginning of a la carte where I really can select the 12 stations that I want and forget the 490 that I don't want?
It may be, but it may be a slow start here. I mean, if you think about this particular offering, ESPN certainly is a key part of it. You don't have any of the broadcast networks here. You do get the Disney Channel. Again, you've got sort of Time Warner's offerings, Disney's offerings, then you've got Scripps as well, Food Network, HGTV, Travel Channel. But what I wonder about is the price. $20 doesn't seem to be that expensive, but you got to access it through broadband, which you're paying, what, $50 a month for? Then let's add on a Netflix or an HBO Go. And then you're getting up to $70, $80, $90 a month. And you start to wonder where the price no longer is a benefit to that consumer versus the cable bundle.
You could argue there's a generation, if you give them Cartoon Network, ESPN, and CNN, that's good enough? You agree?
Wow, I don't know. I mean, I find it hard to believe, but other than ESPN, I DVR everything. Oh, well, I get time to watch this stuff other than ESPN.
And so what this is a long-awaited offering that they've been putting this together for quite some time. You may remember, when they did that Disney deal, I was wondering, reading the press release, what does this mean? Now we see, of course, ESPN being available. But you'll get a lot of commentary about it. Frankly, from my perspective, Dish is as important, if more so in terms of the stock, is what's going to happen when these AWS-3 auctions, the Spectrum auctions, end, which should be any day now. Conceivably. We're getting towards the end. How much spectrum did Charlie Ergen really buy? And what does that mean for the future of the company, and whether it will try and do something with the T-Mobile or anything else? That said, this is interesting in the part of course, the evolving world of content and how it's being distributed. Also,